Come here, Poop. You okay? You okay? Because you hit hard. You okay? We could have went to the park. It's so nice out here. Okay, I need to figure out where that is. Where is that? I'm so nervous. You made it, huh? We outside today. We outside. We out here. The weather is nice. It is nice out here. Is the wind not blowing? Nothing. We outside. I be getting juice when we go outside. Girl, you gonna have to come out here and visit at least once. And when people come to California, San Francisco, LA, you gotta go to LA. And okay, I had got a phone call. You have to go to LA and you have to go to San Francisco and then you can come over here because we live on the other side of the bay. Um, where do we live? In Contra Costa County. So it's actually the other side of the bay. Like you can, not from here, you can't see San Francisco, but um, you get on the freeway and drive about 10 minutes. You can see the city, but you still have to go like over the bridge and stuff to get there. So we are just across the bridge from San Francisco, basically. That is the bay. That that lets out to San Francisco. So San Francisco is over that ridge line. On the other side of there is the city. So we're not that far. We can spit and be in San Francisco if the wind carry it. Okay, y'all. Um, I want this video to be kind of short. I may come back later, and I don't want to talk about anything but one thing on this video, and it is blood pressure. I really want someone, I don't know if anybody knows, oh my God, this dog is pooping. Where did he poop at? Because it stinks. Gizmo. I really want, if anybody knows Adrianne Slays, I really want someone that knows her to tell her to call her doctor and get her off of the blood pressure medication that she is taking now. Lisinopril and a lot of the blood pressure medicines in that class of drugs is not good for African Americans. She has she has the dry cough, which is an active side effect of lisinopril. And I know this because I have taken lisinopril and had to get off of it within a 2 week period. The cough is so bad, the cough will keep you up at night. You're coughing during the day. It's just this tickling feeling in the back of your throat or in your chest that causes you to have this dry cough. Nothing will take that cough away. You cannot treat that cough. The only way that cough will go away is if you get off of that medication. There are too many medications now that treat blood pressure for you to have to keep a medication that has a very bad side effect. That is a known side effect, especially for African Americans. It is the side effect for everybody, but it seems that African Americans have a more problems with that class of drugs than anybody else. Now, we are not the only, don't let, this whole thing fool you about African Americans are the only people with high blood pressure. We're not. High blood pressure is across the board. I am in a Facebook group for high blood pressure. There are more white people in this group than there are black. So, high blood pressure, anybody can have high blood pressure, skinny, fat, old, young, black, white, Hispanic, Asian. It's across the board. I started having problems with my blood pressure when I was in my 20s when I got pregnant. That something during my pregnancy triggered my blood pressure. And after that, my thyroid started acting weird. And your blood pressure and your thyroid are kind of linked together also. People who have issues with their thyroid, either hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism, have a tendency to have high blood pressure issues also. Now, seeing as though I've had problems with my blood pressure since I was in my 20s, I have been on a slew of medications. Now, lucky for me, I have had African American doctors who have studied high blood pressure, who have, you know, been to conferences where they talk about drugs that are good for and bad for African Americans. ACE inhibitors, drugs like lisinopril have been proven that African Americans have very adverse reactions to. And when you see that a drug ain't working for you, get off of it. Go to your doctor and tell them that, hey, this cough is really bothering me. And if you're, this is a test to see if your doctor care about you, because if the doctor cares about you, they will take you off of that and try you on something new. It's too many drugs out there to be dealing with a drug that causes you to have problems. Like every video that I have watched recently of Adrianne, she's coughing, she's stopping the videos, she's drinking something to try to stop the cough. Nothing is going to stop that cough. You can drink all the tea in the world, lemon, water, juice, whatever. It's not going to stop that cough from coming. It's the medicine is triggering the cough. And believe it or not, as soon as you stop taking the medication, the cough will go away. I stopped taking the medicine, and within hours, that cough was gone. It just doesn't make any sense for her to suffer with something that is 100% preventable. And I really want this video to get out to her. I am going to change the title and tag her in this video because she needs to get off of that medicine and just get on something else. It's too many drugs out there. You do not have to, like, this is not early medicine. Like medicine, we are in a period of time where medicine is advanced. If this one don't work, get off of it and get on another one. If you have to be on a blood pressure medicine, get on one that works for you. Obviously, the one that she's on, the one that she is on, block that person. If they putting something crazy in the chat, block them. I don't have my glasses and I can't see, but block them, please. That look like they putting some Chinese or something in the chat. Block them. Um, there's no reason for people to, be sick or have these adverse reactions and think that they have to deal with them, because you don't. You don't have to deal with really bad side effects, because there are too many blood pressure medicines on the market now. And do your research. And this goes for everybody. This doesn't just go for Adrianne. There's a B. This doesn't just go for Adrian, this goes for everybody. When your doctor prescribes you a medication, do your research. Google that medication. Look it up. Look up the side effects. And if the side effects, you start having a lot of the side effects that are listed in usually, my pharmacy, when they give you your medicine, they give you a whole pamphlet with my medicine. I don't even have to Google. All I have to do is read the pamphlet. And it will tell you what the side effects are, what you should and should not be doing. Like one of the medications I take makes you sun sensitive, so I'm not supposed to be out in the sun uncovered or without sunscreen, really uncovered, because even with sunscreen the sun will still burn my skin. Now I know that, but this medication works for me. It doesn't cause any other adverse reactions. So when I'm out in the sun, I make sure I cover my arms, because it's mostly my arms that burn really bad, and sometimes my cheeks. So I make sure that I don't stay out in the sun uncovered for any length of time. For one thing, the sun will let me know you done been here too long, girl. You need to go, because it'll start burning, and I'll leave. But if your pharmacy does not give you a pamphlet with your medication, Google it. You can Google your meds, see what the side effects are, and if you're having those side effects, then let your doctor know and they can change your medicine. Because there's no reason nowadays for us to, be taking medications that make us sick. And that cough is not going to, it's not going to go away, and it's not going to get any better. And I'm not being rude. Like, I really like Adrian. I mean, I like everybody. It ain't nobody that I can just, actively say that I don't like. And when I see, women of color, I know that we have a hard enough time getting doctors to listen to us and understand what we're going through. And it's very difficult for us to find doctors that really care about us, especially if the practice that you are, the services that you are using don't have any African American doctors, because a lot of Caucasian doctors, they don't care. You just another number to them. And they're just throwing out any kind of medication. At this point, I really feel like a lot of doctors really don't adhere to the oath that they took to do no harm to patients. It has just gotten to the point where, all of us are just numbers, and they get paid to throw out a certain amount of drugs, and they just do that, not caring about the person. Because all of us, when it comes to pharmaceuticals, all of our bodies don't react the same way. So you, as the person, you have to be on your health constantly, because no one else is going to do that for you. Now, I don't want this video to get too long, because I really do want Adrienne to see this video. I am going to tag her in this video. And if anybody knows Adrienne, please send her this video so that she can stop taking that medication, because that cough will go away. But it's not going to go away until she stops taking it. And it's too many other medicines for her to take for her blood pressure other than the one she's taking, because that is it's an annoying side effect, and that side effect can turn into something serious later down the line if you're one of those people that are somewhat allergic to it. You having a reaction to the medication that is not a good reaction. So I really, really hope that she sees this video and, don't go to the left, because I'm not out here trying to hurt you, girl. I'm trying to help you. I know that she can get a little offended when people say things to her, but I'm really like this really coming from my heart, and it's coming from my heart because I've been there. I have taken the this same medication and had the same exact result that you're having. And I just had a doctor that was, good enough to listen to me, and he understood you're one of the people that, has a problem with that. And now that medication is on my chart as me being allergic to it. So that medication will never be prescribed to me again as long as I'm a Kaiser member, because he put it on my chart that I'm allergic to it. So I hope that Adrienne sees this, and I really hope that she gets off of that medication because it's not helping. And it did, unfortunately, it did help my blood pressure. It did, help to lower my blood pressure, but that coughing was it was crazy. Like it had got to the point where I was waking up in the middle of the night coughing, just having these coughing spells during the day. It was too much. It was really, really too much for me. So I'm gonna go, you guys. And I will come back later and do another video. What does it say? This is why I intended to. Wait, hold on. I didn't bring my glasses. This is why I intend to use mostly, if not all, black doctors and nurses. If I do end up having a baby, I want. Yeah, you have to be careful about your about who you use, who you get as a doctor, because some of these doctors only look at us as a number. They don't care what medications they prescribe us. It doesn't matter to them. They don't care about our health, unfortunately. And we as people need to help each other too. If you have had a reaction to a certain drug and things don't work, and somebody else who may be sick or whatever, let them know your experiences. We have to help each other, because the medical system, the way the system is designed, is not for us, unfortunately. And the way things look now, it's not for anybody. It's just to make money. It's not to help people. Yeah, I have a my primary care physician is black, and God is so good. When I was young, he was my doctor, and then I had got out of Kaiser, and I had another plan, and it was crazy because when I got the other plan, he was working at that clinic part time, but he was still working at Kaiser, and I was like, "You here too?" And he was like, "Yeah, what happened?" I was like, "Oh, I switched healthcare." So I ended up back with him. Then, when I went up under my husband's insurance and went back to Kaiser. I found him, but his patient load was closed. He wasn't taking no more patients. Honey, I sent him an email. I sent an email to like the head of patient services at Kaiser. And I was like, he been my doctor for heck long. Ask him if he'll take me back. I was like, Dr. Davis, I know you remember me because I drove you crazy. And he took me back. And so now he is my doctor and my husband's. This man has been my doctor since I was in my late 20s. So, and I know he probably getting ready to retire after a while. And that's, if he retires, I'll find me another African American primary care physician, because that's what I'm used to. And I just have not had really good luck with other doctors. I just don't like the way that they talk to me, like I'm crazy or something. I have a medical certificate myself. I used to be a medical assistant, so don't talk to me like I'm stupid. So I hope Adrian sees this. I'm going to tag her. If any of you know Adrienne, let her know to watch this video and get off that medicine and um, take. Ooh, I thought I saw a spider, y'all. I was about to run. Jesus. I thought that was a spider, but it's not. I was about to leave this camera. Do you hear me? Oh, y'all. I got to show y'all what my husband surprised me with yesterday. Oh my God, I have the best husband in the world. I am just, my heart is so full, and I am so grateful. I am. I just woke up this morning in just this, grateful mood. I'm just happy. I'm just overwhelmed. Like I almost just start crying. I'm just like overwhelmed with joy and happiness because when y'all see this, y'all gonna be like, he's so sweet. Like sometimes I don't even big up my husband as much as I should. He is such a sweetheart. Like he knows this weekend was so crazy. Child, I almost lost my mind this weekend. And I know he ordered that for me because he knew I had such a hard time this weekend. Like, somebody hurt my feelings really bad this weekend. And my husband knew it, and he ordered he ordered something for me, and it came yesterday as a gift from Amazon. And I was just overwhelmed with joy. I really was, because it was one of those gifts where he really thought about me as a person. And when I show it to y'all, y'all gonna be like, Lord, it's me again. y'all, y'all gonna be praying, okay? Because, honey, I'm gonna have to teach y'all Sierra's prayer, but this gonna be mine, because, yeah, he did that. Honey, this gift just says, I love her and I know who she is as a person. I know my wife and I love her. Like, I know her deeply. I know what she likes. So, I'm gonna make a video and show it to you guys. I'm gonna go because this video already 20 minutes long. So, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll probably make another video. See, the sun already burning my poor little arm. I love you guys. And Adrian, if you see this, please take this from my heart. And, I know that people be out here talking about you and stuff, but, I ain't on that. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.